All right, I'm back for part two, following on from yesterday's great success. Let's get straight right into it. So we won two, we lost one yesterday. Let's see how today goes. That was very, very fast. Didn't have to wait at all. But we have to wait for them to join. Okay, we lose a die roll. Let's see what we got. I wish this wouldn't resize itself every time. I'd say it's a pretty bad hand. That's what we have. They have 7 cards. We're on the draw. I think we mulligan this because realistically, we only have 2 lands and they're not the right thing. Okay, let's mulligan. Somehow even worse. Somehow even worse. We're going for the double mulligan. Okay, yeah, we're going to keep this. We have the combo. We have the Chalice of the Void. We could put 2 cards at the bottom. We don't have a lot of... a lot of different... I think I'm going to go for the balanced approach of these 2 at the bottom. And we can go always for the combo with this on turn 3. And hopefully we draw something relevant. Let's see. Misty. Okay, this could be a number of things. Show and tell is my my initial when I see blue green for some reason I think of show and tell these days. And this still fits the bill. We're going to assume that it's show and tell for now, which means that with this hand I think we're a bit too slow. Although that being said, yeah, maybe we can do something. Right, that if we're playing against show and tell, that is the worst draw to make. Okay. If I start with Wasteland, no, I'll start with my Thespian stage and just go with that. I want to keep the double black. Like if they have a Wasteland and they can hit Orborg, I'd rather they get the Thespian stage than the Orborg, because that's all we have. Okay, still looking like show and tell to me, but it could just be the normal day-to-day type thing. But I'm going to doubt that they run any. Yeah, I'm going to say they do not run any Wastelands. I'm just going to do that. And then go for Liliana. Okay, they probably do have show and tell. In which case I should have kept my lands up, because then I drop depths and go for 2020. But yeah, on the other hand, how can I know if they are actually show and tell? They could just be a normal snow deck. Let's see. Double green. Oh, they're just casting Uro. I mean, it is pretty bad. I'm not going to say that isn't bad, but Uro is a good card. Yeah. Okay, they've now ramped effectively. They could still be show and tell with Uro. It's looking more like Snowko, but and if it is Snowko, maybe I should just... Yeah, I should definitely just go for the combo, right? They can't swords me. They can't get rid of the chalice right now, at least. They could play Oko and then do chalice next turn, I guess. But But I feel like this is reasonable. Yeah, I wish I had one more mana to go for Sylvan and do this whole plan. But I think I'm just going to do that. And I assume they don't have Wasteland, and they have no way to get rid of Chalice. Because they do Oko, and then I go for a 2020. Well, it's not that bad actually, because if they do Swords at 2020, then I play Sylvan, and I can draw 5 cards, so I'm not going to complain about that one under any circumstances. Okay, so I'm passing to them, and I'm going for my 2020. I do lose a lot of lands, but I do have another land, and I have a Mox Time. Okay, that was random. Let's see. But if they can't get rid of Chalice, that means that I get the 2020, and I have to attack them twice, right? But because of course, because of Uro. They could have Caracas. I mean, these kind of piles have everything in them. Yeah. I guess they're casting Uro now. Or not casting Uro. Abrupt Decay that. So I can go for the 2020. They'll try to go for Coatl, right? And I will hopefully draw land so I can play my Liliana and kill their thing. Yeah. Yes, of course. This is the plan. I think I'm going for the 2020 right now. Okay. Or they can drop Astrolabe and Swords, but yeah, if that's the case, then I'm going for my Sylvan. So I'm kind of in that place there. Oh boy, here we go. It's a wild ride. Okay, they could have another Corrado, or they could have Swords. Yeah. Okay. I see. Well, we tried. We tried there. So basically, we have to go for Sylvan now, and then hopefully they don't have another Abrupt Decay, and then we can draw our way out with a bunch of things, right? Yeah. That's the way to go. Yeah. I wonder if they. Yeah, I don't think they drew the swords. I think they had it right. So I don't think that's. I don't think anything happened that way. But they can get a Uro now, which is always pretty good. Oh, this is very typical. This is a typical situation I find myself in. Narset. Oh yeah, this is that pile, which really destroys me every time. Okay, let's see. If we draw a land, yeah, if we draw a land, we might be able to do something. Yeah. No, we can't do that. Okay, we can't cast this. We're in a bad position here. So yeah, this is pretty bad. Oh, Narset, that's like the bane of my existence. This seems to happen quite a bit. I play Sylvan, they play Narset. It's happened quite a few times, like online. I think it's happened to me in paper also, though, so it's par for the course, I guess. I'm guessing they're fetching and playing Oro after this. And they have so many cards in hand. It might be better for me to concede at this point. I do have 40 life, so if I can get Narset away, then there's something to this. Yeah, I think I'm conceding here. I mean, I feel that's insurmountable because they can get rid of my Mox Diamond and then, well, okay, no, let's see. If they try to do the Mox Diamond, then I'm attacking Narset and then hopefully, well, they don't even have to do that though. They can take it a bit slower. No, they did do that. Okay. Okay. But the thing is, I lose another turn. They can probably, they reveal Jace. So what, they're going to get Jace also. Let's see what I draw and then we can concede. This isn't going to be, okay. Yeah, I think I'm conceding this. I'm attacking Narset. They get their 3/3. Then they play Jace to bounce this. Um, I don't have the lands, the required lands. I think it's fair to concede and actually take my time for the next. Okay, so we're facing Oko, so we're definitely going to go for that. Um, we didn't see any enchantments, but they probably do have Sylvan Library, but our Abrupt Decays are good enough for that. Leyline is not good here. Toxic Deluge is not good. We have a Bajuka Bug in the main, so really we're putting in the two Spyglasses. They have so many lands that Trinisphere shouldn't be that good. But Chalice, is Chalice good? It stops all their kind of glue cards, and it stops swords to get the combo through, as we did try to do, but they had the solution to that. Okay. I think we're going like that. We have our Spyglasses, we have everything. I think I'm going to try to go on the play more often, so I'm going to even try to do that here and see how it goes. Um, even though they're a very slow deck, it's just that if they get to 3 mana and they drop their Narset, or they drop their Planeswalker, which means that I can't put pressure on things. This is really slow. It doesn't have anything. I can get to Vraska. Huh. Do they actually run counter spells or anything like that? They probably do run a few. Like, do they? I don't think they run the card counterspell. Maybe they run a copy, but they probably run forces and force of negation. Yeah, this isn't good enough. Okay, I'm thinking about it, but there's nothing here. Okay, this is a decent something. I'm keeping it. I'm getting rid of smallpox because I don't see that many creatures from them. Done. And then I'm going to lead on marsh flats and go from there. Yeah, pass to them. Okay. We can him them on turn 1 and hopefully get something good. Maybe they can't fail us, which is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for him and see what happens. They can brainstorm in response. That's fine. We can still hit something. Yeah, many people brainstorm in response. They hide kind of their business spells. Then I hit 2 lands, and then they're kind of like, "Oops, I lost the game." That's kind of a good way to win these things. I like the Bajuko Bug in the hand because I'm not dropping that until I see Uro. Uh, I think it's the best way to answer Uro, actually. Okay, Ground Seal. Sure. They think that we're leaning heavily on the graveyard, which I guess for Loam, yeah, that's something. But it's not. We're not that much of a Loamy deck, really. An Astrolabe. And a Ponder. Okay. So I'm expecting a Noko, or I'm expecting something kind of next turn. Yeah, they must have a Narset, a Noko, something. And Narset feels so bad because to actually kill with Abrupt Decay. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's really, really tough to hit with Abrupt Decay. So I'm just going to do that. I'm also going to get my Bayou, and I'll cast my Living Wish for Vampire Hexmage, just to have, part of the combo and an out to Planeswalker if they bring that. Yeah. So they probably are kind of panicking now, thinking, "Oh, I have the combo," but I don't. Ha. I mean, I wish I had the combo. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is a clear, cast this, they get Narset. In our upkeep, we can hit the Narset and then draw the cards, or not. Oh, let's see what they go for. Okay. I mean, it's a 1/1. Okay, we're passing to them. I think we're not in a great position, but we're in a position. Let's see. Yeah, a Narset here would be annoying, of course. But we have a solution to that. We do have a solution to that. We have the Abrupt Decay in the upkeep, which I have to say is not great. Plague Engineer. Yes, okay. Sure. They're going to name Vampire Shaman Hexmage a vampire. Okay. I mean, that's okay. That wasn't something that I'm that worried about. Okay. I mean, this is a bit crappy because we have to draw a bunch of. I feel like I have to draw quite a few things. Maybe kill the Plague Engineer and play the Vampire Hexmage. I think I'm gonna. Yeah. I think I have to draw them just to see new cards later. Um, they haven't played Oro yet, which I wonder, should I be playing this? Maybe not. Maybe not. Should I be playing around Vale now? Yeah, I'll play around Vale. Okay. Let's leave it at that. I'll keep the Bojuka Bog in hand. Just if they play Oro, I'm answering Oro with a Bojuka Bog, which is always cool. And then Liliana the Veil will come down, hopefully. And Ground Seal. Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities, which Crucible gets around from. So that is really nothing to write home about. Definitely not. Definitely not. They play another land. And they brainstorm. Okay. Hmm. And there's also an attack there. That's cool. Crucible. Okay. I mean, that's the kind of thing. But let's look at all the cards first. Yeah. So we do have depths. So I don't mind drawing 20 off of depths, actually. uh, Cast that. They forced that. Okay. Okay. So I guess we play that. And we play another Sylvan Library? Probably not. I feel that's greedy. We're going to leave up Abrupt Decay in case they kind of try to Oko or something like that. And Caracas, okay. That's not that big an issue though, because we already have the solution to that. We have Crucible. And we get Wasteland and we kind of hit them that way. Yeah, so that shouldn't be that bad. They still have that pesky 1/1, which is a bit annoying, I have to say. It's not. I wish I had a Last Hope just to get that out of the way. Chalice. So we could do Chalice on 1 and Wasteland. And okay, no, we're going to put on top, play that. And just go for our Liliana. Okay. So we're ticking up. We're getting rid of our library. We don't really need that. It's not anything that we need. And we're hoping, okay, they're doing that. What do they need 3 mana for? That's instant. A Coatl. Okay. Well, that's okay, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Because we have the solution to this whole predicament soon. Yeah. They draw another card. We'll get rid of this. Okay. So yeah, they're going to attack with Liliana of the Veil, and next turn I'm going to Cabal Pit and tick up again. Try to get rid of some more cards. Oh, they're just churning through their deck. Well, I'm hoping to get that more combo pieces really. Yeah, maybe a Chalice on 1 would have been good. I'm starting to think, but I don't want to waste the Abrupt Decay on any of these kind of Coatls. Because, yeah, the Anoko and Narset is just around the corner probably. Jace would be pretty bad because that's not answerable by Abrupt Decay. Inoro is okay because they cast it now, and then I Bojuka Bog them. And I'm happy with that. And that is annoying, definitely. Yeah, they also have Abrupt Decay. They've got all the colors, I feel. No, they don't have red, do they? Okay. So, Cabal Pit next turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess what I'm going for is I'll just do it that way. So that's done. So at least I can stop the, yeah. Okay, brainstorm response. Yeah, I definitely did this wrong. I should have kept the bayou because then I can just keep abrupt decay up. But okay. Because now I feel like I die very easily. Okay, yeah, that was a mistake. Um, okay. I'm hoping that they can't ever go Uro and cast them in the same turn because that would be a shame. My Bajukavok would be kind of useless. So they're brainstorm locked and they haven't played anything. And they've just passed. Okay, so I'm going for my Crucible. Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Now the combo is what I'm looking for, and I have quite a bit of the combo in my deck. So let's hope. Uh, of course, a Snowko dropping can really. I think they're locked out from everything, right? So a Snowko dropping is immediately a 3/3. So I need the abrupt decay. I feel. Um, okay. Let's do Marsh Flats. Play this. Nope, I'm not going to make that same mistake. And I tick up, and I get rid of my Bajuka Bog because I can replay that. So that's not an issue for me. And then I'm going to probably be fetching, and yeah, I'm just going to fetch now. So I can look at 3 fresh new cards, and I can get rid of Caracas. Yeah, and I have my Liliana. Sylvan Library, okay. Hopefully, well, okay, Veil doesn't do anything, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just I don't know. Do they have anything that kind of, yeah, does anything related to that? I don't think they have any delve threats, but yeah. Okay. So we need to basically get the combo. They play that into Chalice. That doesn't do anything. And they begin sideboarding. 10 minutes left, unfortunately. Not very long. It seems that they do have, so they do have like those ice fangs, which Golgari Charm takes care of. Not in a great way, right? But also Sylvan Library. I do think, though, that the rest of the deck is very relevant. Maybe Smallpox actually isn't that good in this case. It's decent when you're facing Auros or when you're just trying to kill that 3/3 Astrolabe and then go from there. It's actually not that bad in that case. Leyline. I mean, it stops Uro. Do I put like one or two of them in just to draw them and actually just cast them? Like that's yeah. Or do I just go with Golgarium? Do they run? If I knew that they run Snapcaster, then I would definitely go with this. I think that would also help me. Um, maybe Toxic Dealers is decent. Maybe another Bajuka Bug in the main. I don't know. It really seems like I'm splitting hairs here. Like I don't think that there's anything. Maybe I keep this in and maybe I can get aggressive with it. It still doesn't feel great. Yeah, it still doesn't feel great. Let's go this way though and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, we'll be on the draw. And we have a hand that's interesting. I mean, we can get a Sylvan Library down, and then we can go from there, right? This isn't like terrible. And we have a Sorcerer's Spyglass, which can hit their threat. So yeah, I feel like this isn't that bad. I'm going to keep it. It's not obviously not the ideal hand against this thing that we're facing, but okay. So let's see. Do they? Okay, I thought I was trying to bait something out there. That didn't work out. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, no, that doesn't seem that bad. So I think Orborg and Dark Depths is a great combo. I'm going to get rid of the Marsh Flats. And I'm just going to go straight up Wasteland and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Another non-basic. They've kept their full non-basic hand. And a Chalice. Okay. Now we can just look to build up on the Chalice. Casting it with blue mana, which means it can't be countered. That's what I've heard. Okay, Brainstorm response, that's okay. And next turn, Sylvan or Spyglass is the name of the game. Especially if this gets countered, then I can get if I can get my Sylvan out, I'm pretty happy. Oh wow, oh wow. I mean that's a bit premature. Maybe it was their only land and they got locked out. So yeah, if we had seen them miss another land drop, and we had dropped Sylvan, or with the Sorcerer's Spyglass, seen what we had, then we would have really aggressively gone to find that additional wasteland. And with a Sylvan down, yeah, we could possibly find it. Or I would have played Smallpox there very easily. Okay. Next match. Cool. We're 3-1. And we're going into our fifth and final one. I do feel like they kind of rage quit there a bit. Maybe they thought, oh, I have two non-basics. Definitely going to draw a few cards, draw as many as I can, and then play a Brainstorm and hope to get the land. And they did not get that land, it seems. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you win games like that. This is what the deck does. Although it's usually off of Trinisphere, I have to say. Let's see, though. I will go on the play. Going on the play feels weird. This is not a keepable hand, though, so I'm going to mulligan very quickly. And I'm going to keep this one just because it has the engine, has part of the combo, has a small pox if we're playing against and it has the acceleration. So definitely keep. Getting rid of Orborg so I can play my basics. Done. And I wonder. I might just go for life of from the loam from just from the get-go. Yeah. Okay. They're pressing whatever F6 or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay. Well, do we loam now? Depending on what they do. Depending on what they do. They play Windswept Heath, and they don't do anything. I'm not loaming. Okay, I like it. Triple black. Let's see what we're playing against, really. I'm really curious here. Yeah. If they're playing a bunch of creatures, then Liliana is probably an okay thing to play. They're probably not playing haste creatures with Windswept Heath. Oh, it's elves. Or it's elves that didn't play a one-mana elf. And it's going to fetch a Dryad Arbor and play Cradle next turn. Right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. They're playing a single glimpse. Oh, wow. Okay. They've got that. But they don't have any land to bounce. That needs a forest to untap that. Oh, well. So they have really, really few things to play around here with. I don't think that was the way they should have done that. And they can't attack my Liliana now either. No, I'm not going for that. That's unfortunate. So let's see. If I play Smallpox, they can bounce this, but they still lose those two. They'll always have a creature and they'll always have a land. So usually the best way to deal with this, like because I've played quite a bit of Elves, is you keep your Quarian Ranger and you keep a fetch land up and a forest up, so that when I cast Smallpox, you bounce the forest and you get a Dryad Arbor, so that you sack the Dryad Arbor and you have no lands. So that's the proper way to deal with this. The way that they're doing it is the improper way to deal with this. If they bounce a Dryad Arbor, that's kind of useless. If they don't bounce it, they lose it to Liliana. so I think they're in a heap of trouble, basically. But let's see. I'm going to tick up. I'm going to have a bunch of sacrifice effects to do, and I feel pretty good. And the Golgari Charms will really come in handy against this deck here. They went with that. Again, they still lose. I still get the advantage. They still lose the cards over there. They lose the best card against Pox, which is Quarian Ranger. They get rid of Craterhoof. They get rid of that. I'm not afraid of Reclamation Sage is played, but I'm not really afraid of that. And they lose another card from hand. Now, do I just aim to go for the combo straight up and just loam? Yeah, I mean, loaming is pretty good because I get 3 lands and then I can just keep them in hand. Maybe I'll do that. And I can just get the combo and win off of that. Okay, I'm going to loam, yeah. Okay, not great, but those weren't great cards anyways. I'll pay that. I'll play a land. I'll tick up to get rid of my, I think I get rid of my swamp actually. Yeah. Okay. So they have to get, well, they don't have to get Dryad Arbor because the ultimate doesn't do anything right now. It literally does nothing. But they might get it, and I don't know. I don't agree with that because that opens it up to being killed by absolutely my entire deck. Um, and they'll probably end up casting something. Okay, Nettle Sentinel. That's pretty good. Okay, and a glimpse. Yeah, this could be an issue. Yeah. Okay. Do I go for that? I think I'm not going to go for it and draw. Yeah, this is decent, I guess. I'm just going to cause them to sacrifice a creature. What would they sacrifice from these? If I get the Dryad Arbor and then they sack a creature, they can't kill my thing, right? Yeah, that's probably best. So I think the way to do it is Thespian Stage copies that. So I get my additional wasteland. They sacrifice a creature. Is that the right way? Maybe not. I think I should have wastelanded in the beginning, right? Yeah, that would have been better. Damn it. I really thought about it and then I did the wrong thing, right? That's pretty funny. Okay. Okay, they're gonna attack Liliana. We're gonna hope to go. Yeah, that was very stupid of me actually. Um, they're gonna attack and then they're gonna cast whatever they have in hand. And tap their no 7 probably. That was really something, right? Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. And now we're gonna get destroyed. Okay, let's see how it goes. I mean, I can start loaming always, and hopefully they draw like another land and they don't untap Nettle Sentinel here, or they don't draw a 1-drop. That's another option. Okay, they did draw that 1-drop. Okay, they drew one of their best 1-drops. Okay, they're gonna definitely kill the Liliana. Although, I mean, and I think I should start life from the loaming, yeah, and just try to beat them that way. I probably have 2-3 turns of that, right? Being able to do that. Ah, okay. Oh, this is how I lose, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, let's keep dropping our lands and going that way. They have a 3-turn clock or 4-turn clock, assuming they can cast things every time. If they're always drawing 1-drops, then they'll be untapping Nettle Sentinel. But they can always bounce and play the Allosaurus. Yeah. Okay, they're going for that just for Nettle Sentinel to attack. Okay. That's probably the best thing to do for them. They're getting 3 damage in. Should I get rid of a card is a question from my deck. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh no, not again. Okay, we're getting into a kind of frantic situation here. We have to draw, we have to loam this. We have 3 copies in the deck. We've drawn 20 cards. We should have seen one, probably, like, realistically. Oh, we should have seen our, Cabal Pit, or, one of the other thing that draws a card. Like, those would have been also okay. I wonder if I should go for the double fetch here. Okay, let's see. And I don't have any way to sweep. So if they draw like a cradle, something else in a cradle, then I'm probably facing a lot of things. And that was a very clean misplay from my end, the whole thing. So, yeah, not ideal. Okay, I think he should replay everything here, right? Replay his. Oh, Ranger. Ooh. Okay. So I'm facing basically a 2-turn clock, and doing this, I think, doesn't do anything against that 2-turn clock. That's what I feel like, at least. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, right? So, yeah. Oh, the thing is, I'm getting lands every time, but I'm getting by far the worst lands that I could. I got another wasteland. Oh, I was thinking I already have 4 wastelands, but that's the thespian stage, right? Now, even if I get it, let me look at my deck. No, I can't look at my deck. Now, even if I get the 2020, they just attack around it. So, wow, this was just like, this was the worst game I played, probably. That I cost myself that game 100% by misplaying and not. And I thought about it, but I just clicked the wrong things, which, again, I feel that wouldn't have happened in paper, but, you know, uh, they've seen Chalice now, which is also a problem if they were paying attention there. But I can put these 3 things in there, and I can get rid of my slightly slower things, maybe like that. Transfer is actually pretty good. Oh wow, I'll be kicking myself for a bit there. Crucible, yeah, let's get rid of it. Okay, right, here we go. We'll be on the play. We're not doing Lost Legacy. We've got the right cards in. We're not doing Sorcerer Spyglass for this one. And we had a chance to win this previously. We have a Golgari Charm in our hand. I think we'll keep this. And yeah, I think I'll keep this and just go. They had a really bad start also, which is just great. Great for us. Okay, I think I'm going for this, for that. And just pass like that. And then I can Erupt Decay their first thing, end of turn. Assuming they will play a 1-drop. I mean, it seems very unlikely that they don't. If they play a Green Sun, that's an issue. Yep, that was an issue. Okay, I think I should save this anyways for next turn, because this is non-land, right? Yeah. So I hope to draw something here. Another land. Pass. Damn it. We're not doing that well, I feel. Okay. This a timely Golgari Charm will be something great. Like if they cast Glimpse now, then in response I'm casting. So let's see. Quarian Ranger. Okay, I can accept that. That is an acceptable thing because they didn't cast Glimpse first. And now another one toughness thing. Yeah, okay, they're going to get... Allosaurus Shepherd. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, now we're basically hoping to draw one of our kind of sacrifice effects. If they bring in progenitors, that's nothing. If they bring in Craterhoof, that's good, but yeah, progenitors is not that big a deal. We have outs to this. That's not one of the outs, by the way, if someone was wondering. We've got a lot of outs to it, but I feel like this is going to help. Okay. It's a two-turn clock from their point of view, right? Anyways, so I feel like doing that is acceptable. It allows us to cast our Abrupt Decay end of turn to kill whatever else they'll play, because we need to clear the board for our sacrifice effect. The problem is they might overload the board, but we have 2 Abrupt Decay, so maybe we can... Well, we only have 1 turn. Yeah, I really feel bad about that first game, because we would have left them with 1 creature. Yeah, they would have cast something else, but we would have then killed a bunch of things. Okay. So we have to do double Abrupt Decay end of turn and then hope to draw a sacrifice effect, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that is what it is. One time, as they say. If not, we've lost. We lost 1 game because of my stupidity. But let's see. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. That was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Really, really heartbreaking. We were close to the 4-1, but we just couldn't get there. Maybe that wasn't a keep, though. That has to be said also. I'm not sure that was a keep, that hand. It didn't really have anything else. Abrupt Decay is probably the worst thing against elves. Yeah, it's really bad. And they went for their... yeah, they went for a quick natural order. Maybe I should have, in response to the Allosaurus Shepherd, expected that and gone for that. But I was hoping that they were going to play the same land, tap and play like a visionary, and then I sweep everything. But they did not. They went for their kind of big thing, and I didn't draw one of my 7 sacrifice effects. Yeah, and in the first game, really, even though I made that mistake, I feel like I probably at some point should have found that Dark Depths. After looking at 23 cards, yeah, I mean, it's probably close, though. It's only 3 copies in the main. But it's not only that. I think it's 3 copies of Dark Depths, 1 Cabal Pit, which is really good. That would have like at least gotten me another 3-4 turns just by cycling that. And if I also get the land that draws a Nurturing Peatland, that would have been pretty good. So it was 5 cards that I was looking for. But I didn't really draw any of them. Yeah, that sometimes happens. Well, good league overall. I think the deck is doing pretty well. We made our tickets back. We made our 100 play points, and we can join another league next time. Great. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.